Hiya anybody, it's Luppi here, playing some Super Mario 35. Today's daily challenges are clear 4 courses, use 2 superstars, and use shells to defeat 30 enemies. That's even easier than yesterday, I feel. What's with the easy peasy stuff? We've beaten level 8 for a bunch. That is thanks to the special battle currently going on, which has the entire game in it. Every level. Oh, like what? 4 times 8 is 32? So it's not that many. And if you use the warp zones, you can easily go through it at least once. So that's interesting. It is no longer Christmas. And that's kind of cool. If you're into that kind of thing. I'm glad I no longer have any obligations for the rest of the year. That is very nice. I'm also glad that I should be ending this year with a little bit of money left over. Not much. But at least we're not starting the new year in debt. You know, that's cool. That's pretty sweet. That's the real Christmas miracle. An entire life of irresponsibility. Nothing to show for it other than a lot of good times. A lot of good times. That's it. Live your life to the fullest, everyone. Do your best. Make sure you're doing more than just lupping around. Boop. But yeah, we got to have a nice holiday dinner with my younger sister. That was fun. It's always good to eat some, like, good food. Different kinds of food. That's always the nice thing. I don't really have anything else to say. I think that ends the Christmas talk. The Christmas update. I hope you guys all had happy holidays, regardless of what holiday it is. If anyone wants to take that in a weird place, please don't. This is a big world and we can be big-minded, big people, right? Be big. Be big. That is my command as Luppi. Be big. Well, that was neat. That was a slip-up. As we have often in this game. That's another slip-up, oops. This is gonna be a great round. I'm operating on not having very much sleep, and I think it shows. In all honesty, I think it shows. Neato. Max timer. It's not max power, but it'll have to do, right? We're already at 5 people? What is this, amateur hour? I say that, but I'm gonna die in a stupid way, like, and end up in 4th place in a minute or 2, aren't I? No, I guess not. Well, maybe. Because until another one drops. What is this, baby hour, though? Like, I know I'm being mean, but I feel like usually... Oh yeah, I just died really dumb in 4th place. What foolishness. I couldn't even clear 4 courses. I'm embarrassed. And I'm supposed to clear 8-4 a few more times? What an incredible joke. Oh, boy. I think the important thing is we all know where this is going. It's another hour of no victories. And that's okay. I only got 4 or 5 hours sleep. I was very tired for most of the day. Yesterday. That's the thing, it was yesterday's the 25th. The old Christmas thingy. And I didn't take a nap or go to bed, I just kept trucking along, doing the stuff I thought I needed to do. And here I am, playing games until I drop. Playing games until I drop. Let's not screw this up, please. Nice! Oh boy. Oh buoy. Nice. I don't care. I can do a long jump. I don't care. I mean, I kinda do. You're scaring me. Please don't scare me. Risky business. That's right. Reward my foolishness. Trick me into thinking I can pull this kind of garbage off all the time. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Why would we do that? Oops! The game ended before it started. How tragic. If I don't get 1-2, I'm kind of doomed, I feel. This is kind of like the last round, though, where... This is a lot like the last round, where we had 4 people, like, in 5 minutes. That's pretty wild. Nice. How'd I know it to happen? Not wasting my time. If time's all I can gain. I don't know. I'm just saying things. I don't want to have too much dead air, but I'm kind of really out of it. Like, not in a I'm tired way, just like the wheels are turning slowly, you know? But at least they're turning. I could be one of those people where my metaphorical vehicle of choice could be permanently stalled or outright abandoned. You know, as one does. Metaphorically speaking. Why'd they turn invincible just for the piranha plants? I don't get it. I don't understand a lot of things. The most deadly, my most deadly of foes. Gaps. Even in the real world, my most deadliest foe is the gap in my employment record. And that's a true story. That's multiple true stories, oh my goodness. Like, I am never unemployed for like a very short period of time. It is always at least like 4 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year or 2. I don't know. And then I give in and work in retail again. They always hire, pretty much. But if you have a brain or work ethic, you know, they'll exploit you. Unless you're like a person who can set boundaries. I am not. Oof. See? I failed to set a boundary with that Goomba. With these Goombas. Plural. And now I'm paying for it. But I'm basically where I was at. And I have a fire flower. So who's really on top now? Oh my goodness, mid-air Koopa Stomp. Neato. Just what we need. I don't know when this is gonna turn red. I assume we've got some time, but I could be wrong. I feel like I'm often wrong. Neat. Thanks, bud. Oof. Cool, cool. The danger has passed. Huh. All those turtles fell, and you did nothing. You were supposed to protect your friends. Neat. When things work out for you, and you alone. That clock is just winding itself down. Not a fan. Of course, it could be because I'm just killing everything with fire, I don't know. I really do enjoy killing everything with fire, though. It's my favorite part of this whole game. Neat. Neat. Well, you know the drill. At least I thought I did. Something good? Nope. Yeah, come on. Let's, yeah, baby, trick 2 Bowsers. Nice. And I get a time up world? Cool. Who needs luck when you can just be lucky? Oh my goodness. I'm a fool for thinking that would work. Of course, other people would also use their silly, awful tricks. Of course, this would become a nightmare. But it doesn't have to be a nightmare for me. I have the skills, I have the resources. I am the alpha dog in this situation. Not to be confused with alpha male, which is a fictional concept. Well, so is alpha dog, but you know. It's real to culture, not real to science. Or, we should say it's only real in a very specific kind of science. And observing an animal in like a very unnatural, human-created situation. But you know, nobody ever really talks about it like that. Because that would be a little bit too honest. A little bit too sane. Actually mentioning the situation in whole. With complete understanding. You know. That's a little too something or other, you know? Oh boy. Just one of us, huh? Just the 2 of us. And you've got oh, you don't have very many coins. Cool, buddy. Cool, cool, cool. That's unfortunate for you. Because I'm loaded. In the context of this story, I can just run out the time. As long as I keep moving. You're an 8-4. You've got skills, buddy. Wild. Wild. How'd they make it there? And I didn't? I'm insulted. My quest isn't going well, I guess. my quest to injure myself kind of failed, but you know. Oh, that was funky. That was quite a thing that occurred. Yeah, that's not how the story plays out, friend. Neato burritos. Nice. Mercy invincibility for the win. I need to kill you. I think it'll make my life easier down the road. That was neat. That was poetic. I feel bad. Because I was in a way easier stage, and I only won because I wasn't in 8-4. I'm sorry. There we go. Eric. That was a valiant effort from someone who's just started playing, I feel. Level 25. It's been like 2 months since I was that low of a level. Wow. I hope they leveled up a bit though for getting second place. And attempting 8-4. Like, they got past all the weird pits, so that's cool. They might have even cleared it, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know where they were when they got KO'd. I assume it's a he, but I don't know. You never know. And without knowledge of who Eric is, I have to use an informal they. I think that's polite. Not to be confused with the royal they, or just the gender pronoun they. You know. There's distinctions. Or the they used by people with tapeworms. Or the editorial they. You know, the various kinds of they. I'm just using a very polite, gender-neutral version. Not implying that they are a plural, not implying that they don't have a gender, or that their gender is not defined on the spectrum that is currently whatever to exist, you know. Just that I don't know them. And it's as simple as that. As, like, long-winded as I made it out to be. It really is that simple. So be more like my intent, but not my execution, okay? Strive to understand people, and treat them with fairness. But don't go into, like, weird long diatribes on why that's a great thing. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs showboaters. Or, like, people to explain basic things, but in a really long, dumb way. Be like Bill Nye. Not like your younger sibling who takes 4 hours to explain a simple concept from a book they read. It's been a long time since that's happened, though. I kinda miss it, but I also don't. I like my time in my own... I like my time being in my own hands, you know? I like being the sole person wasting my own days. And also whenever my younger sister, like, explains, like, a book or movie, she spoils it pretty bad, and that's always no fun. Like, on one hand, I probably won't ever, like, read or watch the movie. Read the book or watch the movies he's talking about, but still. Have some respect. You never know what realms of fiction someone's gonna dive into. And that is a Luppi fact. We're already down to 7 peeps? Yo, what is up? It's gotta be all the kids with their new Nintendo Switches, right? All the new players. That's what's gonna make this fun. All the people who don't know what they're doing. Gonna get a win streak going until these kids learn what's up. And then we're gonna start losing again. The way it should be. The way it should be. Neato. Nice. Yeah, we're down to 4 Marios. I could win this one without effort, or I could die really dumbly. It's nice to know that our sacrifice in the first one only enabled someone who was probably a little more deserving than me to get it. That's my headcanon. Whenever I die, someone who's more deserving gets the win. I'm really tired of seeing these, like, level 90 whatever double star people just running amok. Like, let's let the single digit ding-dongs win, okay? Level 0s rise up. Get a perfect win on your first try. Level up all the way to 10 in one go. Or 20 or 30. I don't remember how it levels up your first time through. I feel like I didn't really level up, but I know I lost a bunch when I first started playing. That's also a Luppi fact. I am absolute garbage at this game. We are down to 3. Nice. I don't have that much time. Holy smokes. Should I be concerned? I feel like I should be. But at the same time, like, if everybody just gets KO'd, then it doesn't matter, right? As long as I'm still working on it, it doesn't really matter too much. You stupid fireball. How could you do that to me? I don't like it when my fireballs go through the piranha plants. That's not a fair or fun thing for that to do. Yeah, it's probably because I keep zapping stuff in the face. But, you know, once you start, you can't stop. It's like a Pringles. They don't call it Pringle, they call it Pringles. Because once you start, you can't stop or whatever. Although, if that applied to everything that, like, you can't stop or start easily, like, just pluralize it, that'd be kind of funny. That should be the new rule in English. It implies addiction to be pluralized. Would really change the connotations of people's names, you know? That'd be interesting. That'd be fun. Would you rather be a Stacy or a Stacy's, you know? Luppies. Because if you've watched this many videos, like, are you really gonna stop watching me? You already know what you're getting. Terrible content. Weird rants. But are you really gonna stop? Why is my timer just still at the same spot? That's concerning. It really is. Why is my timer not building? I don't understand. Well, that was easy. This is the day where I win like 5 times in a row just by not being an idiot and other people just falling out real quick. At some point, all the unskilled people have to just stop playing and I'm gonna be back to all the skilled people. Look at this. I mean, granted, this is at least a whole day of playing, but none of these people have stars, other than this guy. Carrie, what are you doing? Interesting. Fascinating. It means Special Battle is going to be really horrible because everyone's going to die before I get to 8-4. Or I'm not going to have enough enemies to build up my timer to get through 8-4. Ugh. Well, we'll get through our hour of this, then we'll get through our half an hour, 45 minutes of Special Battle. Then I'll play some Tetris, and then I'll play some more Super Mario 35. And then maybe we'll end with some Minecraft. Then we'll go to... I won't go to bed. I have to actually make some videos today. I didn't have a chance yesterday. Because I had to go to bed early to wake up on time for the thingy at my sister's place. So I'm a little behind. Because I'm not even uploading videos tonight. Because I don't have any videos to... Well, I do have one. No, I don't. I don't actually have any videos to upload. Poop. I did do the Minecraft one yesterday. I was like, I can always do the Minecraft one later. And it's like, no, you can't. Ugh. I also realized that all like the stuff I upload that's privated is very visible in the playlists I make for them. So I could just not add them to play. I don't know if there's a better way. There has to be. But I kind of want to have everything in the playlists. Like as I'm doing it. Not like as it's released. I don't know. Like ideally, I would set it to a playlist when it's made, and it wouldn't be visible. And it kind of isn't, like it says private video, but when you have a playlist full of like 30 private videos, that's really weird, I feel. But maybe that's gonna be my selling point. You can always tell when I've got more videos to go, you know? It's just one of those beautiful things I do. Like, when I no longer have any videos that are privated, you know I probably died. Or gave up. Aw, man. I jinxed myself. I said I'd win. 5 times in a row. Booger Boo. Ew. Smiley face. You guys have such great names. Yevis. Ninja. You know, we could start talking about Jesus, though, in a real context. I feel like that would get me, like, a lot of hate. I don't know. I don't know what you guys identify with. What you identify as. I would hope, if you're listening to me, you're at least open to the possibility of becoming a frog cultist. Because the Lord Frog is someday going to return to Earth and devour it. Like, that's just how things go. It's not scary, it's not weird, it's just the natural life cycle of a planet with life. There returns the frog. The giant salamander who lives in space. And if that sounds stupid to you, say that to my face, you ding-dong. Because, like, if you think, unless you think all religion is equally, like, hokey-pokey, and then I'll give you that one. If you're willing to, like, if you're willing to slay, like, Islam, Christianity, and Buddhism all on the same sword, like, I guess I just have to accept it at that point, you know? Especially if you've actually read those books, they're holy books, understand their teachings in, like, an actual intellectual way, and then reject them after the fact, not emotionally but rationally, then yeah, you can say whatever you want about me and my frog cultism. But other than that, though, like, read a book, you know? I say, but I'm an adult who hasn't read a book since I was in college, so you know. Unless it was like in manga form, in which case I read anything in manga form now. I would totally read the Bible or the Quran in manga form. Huh. I'm realizing that there's probably a market for such things. But I don't want to cause controversy. So what if I just mangafied my own vocal stuff? Can you imagine? If I turned all my voice tracks from these Super Mario 35 videos into like some sort of canified manga comic thing. That'd be weird. I feel like it would make even less sense than a lot of things that make no sense, you know? But I suppose that's the curse of being a postmodern genius. which I am. You don't make an octopus out of melted plastic for nothing. And if I could make a time machine out of breakfast cereal, I'd do it. If I could make a time machine out of anything, though, I'd do it. Like, even if the consequences were totally ruining the universe, like, I'd take those odds. I want to see real dinosaurs. I want to fight a dinosaur with my bare hands and eat it. And you're like, well, can't you just do that with a cassowary or an ostrich? And it's like, yeah, but I don't like the odds against those. And you're like, so you want to fight like some sort of baby, like, plant-eating thing? And it's like, yeah, pretty much. I feel like that's the only thing that would embody me immediately. Even then, there are tons that probably would, like a triceratops or other horned or armored things, you know. If it's got spikes, I don't likes. Because my body is squishy and weak, and I am easily destroyed by anything. That is I feel like I've already stated that's one of my weaknesses. My general crumpliness. My general squishiness. You know. I'm just the normal guy. Or at least I pretend to be. Ha 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 ha. Honestly, like, if time travel were real, like, consequences be damned, bring some of those giant insects from the past to now, but you work global warming in a way where it makes the world have more oxygen in the atmosphere. Like, if in 50 years we could have giant insects, if we just brought them from the past, that's what I would wait for. That would herald my bid for world domination. But that's not gonna happen. Because breakfast cereals do not lead to time travel in real life. They only lead to diabetes. And the unfortunate curse that is like waking up in the morning, you know. I hate breakfast cereal. I eat it every day. That's when my teeth are gonna fall out. But I hate it, nonetheless, all the same. My favorite cereal really depends. I eat a lot of Frosted Flakes. But I really like the ones that are like, that have the dried fruit in them, like Special K and the ones that say they're granola and kind of healthy, but you know they aren't. It's like people who eat Subway because it's healthier, and it's like the bread's so full of sugar that it can't be considered a sandwich legally. Like, that's so weird. I like how the government defines different food groups. It's always so bizarre. And I know a lot of people don't, because you get weird, like, discussions that end with, like, pizza being a vegetable, or sandwiches not being sandwiches because of, like, sugar content. But I find it interesting. It's fascinating. Is it a waste of time? Probably. But, you know, some ding-dong with a lot of money paid for this talk to be held, so, you know. I'm glad they're wasting their money on that instead of trying to destroy the world or make it a better place. That's definitely the worst thing you could spend your money on. And if you can't read the sarcasm there, I apologize for not being able to change the tone of my voice. Ugh. I don't know. It is a frustrating thing to know that, like, literally every problem that plagues this earth, other than the things we can't grapple with due to technology, we could just solve with all the money in the world. Like, that's, to me, and not even all the money in the world. We don't need that much money to end hunger. We don't really need that much, and it's a lot of money to, like, one person. You would need a few $100 billion. But a few $100 billion applied solely to end hunger would end hunger. Because it's not a money problem, it's not a resource problem. It's a distribution problem. And getting people willing to, like, invest in better distribution channels, such as not letting one country grow something, have it shipped off to be packaged in another, and have it shipped off to be sold in, like, another, like, I don't know. The world's pretty globalized, but in a really backward-ass way. So when people, like, rail against globalism, like, if you're naive, it's easy to take that at face value and be like, yeah, you're kinda right, like, there's a lot of common practices and industries that are really wasteful and backwards ass that they only do because it's financially smart to do it. But when most people talk about globalism, they really just mean the Jews. That's usually what everybody means when they say globalists. Because people are very, very anti-Semitic. And you really don't realize that until, like, you pay attention and... I don't know. It's kinda gross. It's always a mess. A lot of people are way more horrible than they should be. Don't have the time I need. Yeah, and these guys have more coins than me probably too, don't they? That sucks. I am utterly screwed. That's not a fun thing. I'm utterly screwed. If I take third, that'd be great. But I don't have the time for it. Otherwise. Unless I KO someone somehow. Come on, mystery box. Prove me wrong. Yeah. You screwed me, you ding-dongs. You really did. Oh, damn it. Come on. Don't let me die here. Okay. The timer is going down a lot. That's kind of scary. That's always unfortunate. But if I can at least get through this garbage, I'll be fine. It'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. You literally betrayed me, and I hate you so much, game. Oh, I'm not dumb enough to fall for that twice. I mean, I literally am, but... Ugh. You're just messing with me at this point, game. And I appreciate it. I really do. Alright, I'm in third. That is the luckiest place to be at this point, gosh darn it. I hate this so much. Thank you. I'm in second. I hope you die, you stupid asshole. Oh my goodness. What a bizarre, horrible way to do this. But I fought hard. We beat 8-4. We had 38 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Maybe I had more time than I thought I did. I thought I was in the 200s and was like, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, you fought hard, buddy. Oof. We got our 6 clears and we haven't even played the special battle. We're gonna knock its socks off. That's awesome. I'm happy. I forgot to ask my sister how our niece felt about my Christmas gift to her. It was a bunch of books. Like, that's usually what it is now. A bunch of books from Amazon. Like, one was a recent new release by the artist, blogger, all around an interesting person who did Hyperbole and a Half, if you've ever heard of that webcomic blog, experience book, you know? She published something and I was like, oh, my niece really enjoyed Hyperbole and a Half when I got that for her. This will be a good idea. And what else? A graphic novel about wizards or some stuff. Like a kid who learns about magic. I don't remember what it's called, but it's about a little girl who learns magic or something, I think. Like, I always feel bad when I get people books that I've never read myself, but sometimes that's half the magic. Is accidentally traumatizing people with content that's not really in their, wheelhouse, you know. And then there was a book, like the Onion's Book of All Knowledge or whatever. You know The Onion, satirical website that's been struggling in the 4 years of the Trump presidency. So that was something else. And I feel like there was one or two more things. But I'm kind of brain farting. It was like a week ago I ordered this stuff, so... Or over a week, I don't know. What is time but an illusion that helps things make sense? Yeah, that was what I got my niece. And I forgot to ask my sister if she's mentioned it. Because I don't use Snapchat, really. Or Instagram. It's one of these websites. And it's dumb because I'm starting to get into them, but just not really. And I don't know if it would be lame for... like, what, an 18, 19-year-old girl to follow her 30-year-old uncle? Like, we're so close in age, like, not really. We're still 11 years apart, but... that's really nothing once you become an adult. Like, 11 years is just... whether or not you experience, like, this music in middle school or this music in college, you know? That's the difference. But yeah, like, when people say, like, oh yeah, they always grow up so fast, like, holy crap, that is true. Like, I can't imagine ever having kids because, like, just the niece. It wasn't too long ago when I was just, like, throwing her around in her pool, you know? And now she's reading books at a level higher than my own, and definitely smarter than me. She's a good kid. She works hard. I really hope the best for her. And I will probably keep buying her books for Christmas and her birthday for the foreseeable future, unless I end up, like, destitute. I really enjoy gift giving. If I had, like, this is the dumb thing, and this is why I rail against billionaires so much. Because there are so many dumb things you could do with that money that would be so much better. Like, you could just buy books for people all day long. You could buy a book for... Jeff Bezos could personally buy a book for every person on this planet and still be a frickin' billionaire. Like, even if he didn't want to do it all at once, like, he could easily buy books for entire countries, for every person in a country, all at once, and still not have it affect his net worth. Like, that's how rich that man is. And I want someone to fact check me on this. Like, you can decide an average price for a book, and then multiply it by, like, every country. Just get every country. Let's get the numbers. And then let's shame Jeff Bezos for being a piece of shit. And on one hand, I get it. Like, why should we expect this guy to be any different than any of the other 1,000 billionaires on the planet? But he's about to become a trillionaire. At some point in our lifetimes. Unless something drastic happens. This guy's gonna be richer than anybody ever was. Ever. And this is before we started harvesting comets, or before somebody invented AI and could take over, like, a country. No, this is just through selling books online, to the point where you could sell anything online. Amazon's story is, like... This is why I kind of fear Amazon the most, because its story is exactly like Genghis the Khan's, or any other, like, random, like, mega warlord, where they start out really innocuous, just a normal person, just a normal thing, just doing their own stuff, and then suddenly, they rise to prominence way too fast. Literally unstoppable. And that's what gets me. Like, it's literally like a historical villain story. And nobody is really pointing that out. That Amazon as a company fulfills all those tropes. Although you could also argue Google's in the exact same boat, and it is. It totally is. Nice. My timer is maxed out. But my heart is not. Yeah, those are my feelings. I would definitely spend $1 billion in a way dumber way than just hoarding it. I mean, I'd also do that. Like, if you're not growing your money, you're an idiot, but I say I'm railing against billionaires. Growing your money is not... If you don't grow your money, you're an idiot, but, you know, if you also hoard it against the... I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say, I think. Or maybe you don't. And I know my own words are gonna get twisted against me if anybody's paying attention, because that's just life. Because we all just want to argue, I think. Arguing's fun. And we're all dumb enough to, like, step in our own mouths a few times, you know? That's fun. Like, if I had $1 billion, I would definitely fund efforts to domesticate octopi and frogs. No matter how it has to be done. I like frogs, just aesthetically. They're pretty awesome animals. Despite being, like, they're not really dumb, they're just easily controlled by instinct, you know? I've talked about the lizard brain before. Frogs don't even have the lizard brain. Like, amphibians have what the lizard brain adapted into whatever it has, you know? Slightly better than fish brain. And even then, a lot of fish are pretty smart too. There's a lot of smart frogs though. Like, sure, there's a lot of dumb ones, but can't really judge one animal by the conduct of one individual, I say. Judging humanity on individuals all the time. You know, the way one does. That was lucky. Very fortunate. Kind of unfortunate. Yikes. Yippee-ki-yay. But yeah, domesticating random slimy animals. I know some of you are gonna be like, well, actually, it's mucus. Shut up. We all saw the Princess and the Frog, Disney's version, at some point in our lives. I get it. But you know what I think? People who quote movies and don't come up with their own lines are even more sad than the people who don't talk at all. At least, the people who don't talk at all only hate themselves. You're making other people dislike you when you, like, quote movie lines. That's me being a bit of a jerk, but I don't know. It's a pet peeve. Like, there's like referencing and like quoting, and then there's just speaking only in movie lines. Don't be the guy who speaks only in movie lines. That's my advice. Make it work, I guess. Neato burritos. This is not what I needed right now, but I'll take it anyways. Well, that's fun. Kind of ended up being a bit of a net positive, right? Net negative? Net zero? Neato burritos. Oh, there's only 2 of us. We both have full stars. But I'm in the lucky level, so take that. And I have a crap load of coins that unless I waste them all in one level. Oh dear. I'm willing to waste time here for more coins. I feel like that's... It's not the smart thing to do, it's definitely a very dumb thing to do, but... Who's gonna stop me? I'm becoming every bit as rich as I need to be. Okay, I need to get rid of you. And you cannot get rid of me. Oh boy. This is not what I need right now. Nice. Do not let the... Of course. I'll take it. I'll take that victory. 492 coins. That's how little I needed to put in an effort. Oof. Big oof. 2,000 coins. Sucks for you, Wings. You put in a good effort though, like beating out some of these starred guys. Morganic, Jaden, level 7 Japanese person. You all put in a really great effort. And this was a good match. And I'm not just saying that because I won. Although if I lost, I would have been like, darn. What's their face at skills? And I'm an idiot. If only I didn't jump into that hole. Or if only I used my wheel a little bit before. Or just stayed in place for a second longer. Because we all know those are my common flaws. Let's see, going back to like how to spend large sums of money. Like, domesticate random animals that have... Excuse me. Domesticating... Ugh. Man, nothing's just fitting right. Domesticating animals that have no right being domesticated. Yeah, I don't know. A book a day for every person. Let's watch that billion become 0 very quickly. To be fair though, if I had like Jeff Bezos levels of like fuck you money, I would try to buy countries. I would bid on countries. Like even if it was like nobody else bidding, like it's not even an official thing, like the random like prime minister or ambassador of the country is like, nah, this isn't legally binding. I'd still do it. I'd do it just to see which countries are like, hell yeah, we take your money. We'll let you become a dictator if you promise to at least fix our problems. We'll make our entire country be your backyard. I wonder if there are any countries that lack enough national pride to allow that to happen. And I say lack national pride, but like, I feel like if you throw enough money at something, eventually pride and honor and tradition kind of melt away. And that's why corruption's so scary. Because everyone has a price. And for most people, that price is actually really, really small. Like, Congress gets bribed by a few hundred or a few $1,000s. Well, they're bringing home more money than I will make in 10 years. Like, that's literally awful. Like, right now, $4,000 would allow me to not work for like 6 months. I'm not even shitting you. Or at least 5. Although if I was really like horrible, it'd only be like 4 or 3. Like, it really depends. Sometimes months are just really light, and sometimes they're really heavy. Life isn't really fair about what it throws at us. Oh my goodness. You're a real ding-dong, you know that, Lakitu? That's why I had to slay you. It was worth it. Oh yeah, I see that. 4-1. I'm just gonna take down your guys' Lakitus, okay? I'm not gonna provoke any of my own to exist. I feel like that's the smart option. Although the smart option's anything that ends this as quick as possible, right? There's 10 individuals left. Really? I hate it. I hate it when my fireball, like, either jumps over or skips through a piranha plant. It's like, how is that fair? Well, it's not, but it's what's gonna happen, so eat it, ding-dong. I guess I just have to accept that's the fact of life. It's a basic fact of whatevers. Zappity zappity. Aw, man. Well, that's exciting. There are no more enemies. Oh boy, there are not very many enemies. Crap. I'm gonna have to make the most of the ones I encounter. That's always the worst thing. When you actually have to have, like, strategy combined with having to mad dash through this garbage. That's always the fun thing. Nice. Aw, man, I want to hit that last turtle. But he scared me a bit. Cool, cool. May not be the bounce master, but I am a bounce meister. Wicka wicka wooka woo. Still my favorite sound. Aw, man. We are down to 8 Marios. We got some Marios with some real grit now. I'm kind of afraid that special battle is going to be a little harder than I expected it to be. Maybe it'll be easier. Maybe everybody will just die in the first world, you know? Maybe that's what I can expect. I swear to goodness, if anything like that happens, that's the end of that playthrough. I don't care if it's like 5 minutes in. That would just be too disappointing. But at least people are finally at my skill level. Oh, that's mean. To everyone involved. Oof. Or maybe it's nice, because I do some pretty cool moves sometimes, you know? Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Alrighty then. Oh, I should have gone the 2-4. Like, oh, come on, get in the pipe. You silly Billy. Let's KO some of these fools. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know your game. I know my own game too. You think I don't? Nice. Okay, that was a bad jump, but it didn't matter. Oh, that was it's fine. It's always fine. Bounce me out. Fine, fine, fine. Still have 200 coins. If the last few games have taught us anything, it's that I won't need them. But I fear that I will. We are still at... Actually, we're at 4 people and we haven't turned red yet, so you know what? I'm not worried. Do I think I'm gonna win? I don't know. It's been a mixed bag, I feel, today. Mostly disappointing, but still. Okay, we're in the red. So we're not quite where I'd like to be, but you know, we're not quite at a point where I feel doomed. Where I feel like, especially considering that only 2 people have at least 100 coins out of our remaining 4. Like, I could be prematurely calling it, but I feel like I can do a good showing at least. And that's all you can really do, right? Yeah, what you don't know is, like, having all these enemies just makes me stronger. You fools. Oh dear. Nice. Come on. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna really zoom through this one now. Oops. because this is starting to get a little exciting. And I want to be there. There's only 3 of us left. That's exciting. And of course it's the harder bridge level. That's cool. Oh, come on, chase them. You couldn't chase them for me. Blah. Black. Blue kitty boops. Sometimes I feel like the things I say sound like the names of like species and characters in Rick and Morty, where it's all like smibbly pibbles and like boopity doop bloop blop bleep. Which is totally a thing I would blame oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. Family friendly fun times. Okay. Far from over, far from great situation. What would be the best course of action with... Oh, I guess I'm doing it. I didn't think I would, but you know what? Oh well. Oh, that was the smartest... I think that was a good course of action, though. There's still a bunch of enemies. Oh, it doesn't look like there's a bunch of enemies. Oh, hey, buddies! Yeah, I think it's about the same. No! Why would you do this to poor Luppi? I don't deserve this. And I win. I hope that you, unlike me, are tired of winning, because I am not. This was the kind of day I needed after the last 2 weeks. This was exactly what I needed. Thank you, new people picking up the Nintendo Switch. Whoa. Melder... I don't even know how to pronounce that Norse awesomeness. Malar Forzorge? I don't know. That's awesome. You guys have such great names. I really do. Really do love it all. So yeah. That was normal battle, 35 player battle. We kinda dominated today. Though I assume that's because most of the people playing are new players. This will probably not continue beyond New Year's, or late February, or maybe, or not late January. I don't know. At some point, like, we're gonna start losing a lot again. And it may be tomorrow, it may be next week. It may never end. It may just always be, like, really low gameplay from people discovering this game. Who knows? That being said, I've been talking way too much. I had fun. I hope you did too. We'll see you again in the next one. Bye.